Hi everyone. Once again, it's Monday and I am pre-recording this because of course at 8 p.m. now to sit outside. It is too dark, and of course for those who saw me a few weeks ago, I had a little adventure with a bat sitting on my shoulder. So we're going to record this a little earlier because I want to take advantage of the lovely sunshine that we had today after weeks of a week of smokiness in the air and then a week of rain. It's nice to see summer sort of making its a last appearance before fall really sets in. So I want to welcome everyone to the reading tonight and thank again all the readers that have taken part. This is actually day 114 of reading. And I want to thank the readers that we had last week. Last week we had Corey Sitaway from Czech Weekend News. She is the weekend anchor. And then the next day we brought a reader from day 58, which was Her Honor the Lieutenant Governor Janet Austin and Vice Regal Canine Consort McDuff. And then we had Eric Akis, the food writer for the Times Colonist since 1997. And then on Friday, it was great. Jordan Cunningham came to my rescue to be the reader on Friday, and he's the reporter anchor for CTV Vancouver Island. So great readers last week, and I once again want to thank all the readers who participate. We were going to stop the reading at the end of summer, the end of August, and we had a few people that want to continue. So we decided to go to the end of September, and now we're going to go to the end of October, and that'll be time to bring this to a close. We started this on April 21st to bring a little bit of joy into people's lives during COVID. So tonight, I decided that if you are looking at the sky tonight, the moon is getting full. And on Thursday, it is actually a festival that the Chinese called as Chinese Moon Festival. And it is a time when we eat mooncakes. So I will have a little display of mooncakes here, as well as Asian pears that have come from our Asian pear tree. And I thought in the spirit of Moon Festival that I would read Mooncakes by Loretta, Seto, illustrated by Renne Benoit. And I don't know if I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. I apologize. And I don't know if I don't think I've ever met Loretta Seto, but I do know that Lisa and Victoria, the Seto family, have a proud history in Victoria. But this author lives in Vancouver. I don't know if her family came from Victoria at any point. But basically, Mooncakes is the story of a young girl who shares a celebration of Chinese Moon Festival. So let's get started. And once again, it is called Mooncakes. Make sure I get the right page. Here we go. Tonight, the moon shines like a polished pearl, round and fat. It glows bigger and brighter than I have ever seen. Tonight is a special night. Tonight, I'm allowed to stay up late. Soon, there will be mooncakes to eat, sweet and chewy. They are round like the moon. They make a circle for me and Mama and Baba. They make a circle for my family. Outside, we light paper lanterns. I made one all by myself using my favorite colors. The lanterns and stars light up the sky. The moon makes everything shine like silver and water. In our backyard, we sit together in a big chair. We watch small dusty clouds brush the moon's face. The wind shakes the leaves. Hush, hush. Baba pulls the blanket close. Mama and Baba tell me about Chang'e, the woman who lives on the moon. Long ago, the world had 10 suns in the sky, and it became too hot and dry. The Jade Emperor asked his most skilled archer, Ho Yi, to help. Ho Yi aimed high and far. He shot down 9 of the suns, and the world became safe again. As a reward, Ho Yi wanted the elixir of eternal life. But Ho Yi was not a good man. He was cruel and wanted to live forever so that he could rule the people of China. Since Ho Yi had saved the world from becoming a desert, the Jade Emperor had no choice but to grant Ho Yi his wish. Ho Yi's wife, Chang'e, knew of her husband's unkind ways. She took the elixir from Ho Yi and ran away. Ho Yi chased Chang'e across the land, over rivers, valleys, and mountains, until the harvest moon rose high above them. Finally, with Ho Yi at her back, Chang'e drank the elixir to escape and was lifted up to the moon, where she lives in the Jade Palace, now and forever. I look for Chang'e and the Jade Palace on the moon, but I don't see them. Maybe they're on the other side, I say. And Mama and Baba smile and pull me close so I will stay warm. Time for mooncakes, Mama says. We have mini ones and medium ones, but we share a big one. It tastes better when we eat it together. Mama and Baba now tell me about Wu Gang, the woodcutter. He also lives on the moon. Long ago, a selfish woodcutter, Wu Gang, wished to learn the secret of eternal life. He came upon an old hermit who promised to teach him. In return, Wu Gang would have to do exactly as the hermit said. Eager to live forever, Wu Gang agreed. But Wu Gang was a lazy man. Each time the hermit asked Wu Gang to complete a task, Wu Gang would grow bored or tired and take a nap. Angry, the hermit revealed his true identity, the Jade Emperor. Wu Gang was scared. He begged for one last chance. The emperor took Wu Gang to the Jade Palace's garden on the moon. There stood a large cassia tree. To live forever, Wu Gang would have to chop it down. The emperor warned Wu Gang that if he stopped working even for a moment, he would wither away and die. Wu Gang laughed at this simple job. He was a woodcutter after all. But with every blow of his axe, the tree healed itself as though it had never been struck. Wu Gang chopped and chopped, but the tree would not fall. To this day, Wu Gang is on the moon, still chopping and filling the air with the sweet scent of cinnamon from the freshly cut cassia tree. I look for Wu Gang and the tree on the moon, but I don't see them. I think I smell cinnamon, I say. Mama and Baba smile, and Mama tweaks my nose. Time for tea, Baba says. He pours hot, steaming tea for us to drink. Mooncakes and tea are better than mooncakes alone. Mama and Baba tell us about Jade Rabbit. Jade Rabbit lives on the moon, too. Long ago, 3 moon magicians wanted to test the goodness of the animals on Earth. The magicians turned themselves into 3 poor old men and pretended to beg for food. When they asked Fox, he gave them red berries from his den. When they asked Monkey, she gave them guavas pulled down from her tree. And when the moon magicians asked Rabbit, he had nothing to give. Instead, Rabbit offered himself to the magicians for them to eat. The 3 moon magicians were so amazed by Rabbit's kindness, they brought him back to the moon to live with them. Rabbit became known as Jade Rabbit, and he still lives on the moon and brings food to those on Earth who need it. I look for Jade Rabbit on the moon, but I don't see him. Does Jade Rabbit bring us mooncakes and tea too? I ask, yawning. Mama and Baba smile and press their cheeks against mine. Eating mooncakes and lighting paper lanterns, watching the round pearl moon and winking the stars, looking for Chang'e, Wu Gang, and Jade Rabbit. This is my moon festival. I can see Mama and Baba and me in the circle of the moon. It's late. Mama and Baba says it's time to sleep. They hug me close. I blow out my lantern and the smoke curls to the sky. Thank you, I say to the moon before I go inside. From my bedroom window, the moon watches over me. In my bed, I close my eyes and dream. And that's the end of Mooncakes by Loretta Seto. And the author's note, it states, the Chinese Moon Festival falls on the 15th day of the 8th month of the lunar calendar. Traditionally, it's a time for families to come together and give thanks for the harvest and family unity. Even relatives who are unable to be with their families, can look up to the dark sky and know that their loved ones are watching the same moon. And so this Thursday is Moon Festival, and we will be enjoying our mooncakes. Be sure to try some mooncakes as well, and they can be found at stores like Fairways or Fiskard Market in Chinatown. So I am looking forward to eating mooncakes on the 1st. Now, just to let you know, the readers for the rest of the week, tomorrow, and I've been thinking of the smoky skies I guess 2 weeks ago, and the fires that are happening, and all the men and women who are firefighters that are keeping people safe. And so on tomorrow, we're going to have Chief Paul Bruce from the Victoria Fire Department. He will be reading. And on Wednesday, we're going to have Charla Huber, who writes a weekly column for Times Colonist. And on Thursday, I thought I'd bring back one of the most entertaining readers we had, which was from day 24. That was Highlands Councillor Carl Rosen, who told a great story. And for Friday, it's still to be confirmed. So we hope you enjoyed the story tonight about mooncakes. We hope you get a chance to try and enjoy some mooncakes. And from all my panda friends and my closest panda, Shanghai, we wish you a good evening. Sweet dreams now.